Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to teach us how to create a quick and simple survey using Microsoft Forms. So, first, what we need access to Microsoft 365. So, from Microsoft 365, if you click on the app launcher, inside here you'll see a list of all the different apps that you have available to you. If you don't see Forms right away, you can type into the search key Forms, and it will show you the Microsoft Forms app. So click on the Microsoft Forms app, and from there it'll bring you into where you'll see a list of different templates that you can use from Microsoft Forms. It shows you the recent surveys that you've either created or that you have answered to. So for today, we're going to start from scratch. So we'll start by creating a new form. So click on New Form. And in this form, if you're using it for my classes where you're getting student feedback, you can call this a student feedback survey. I also like to provide the course code that you are referring to. And then I also recommend putting in your name. That way, when students receive multiple surveys, they'll know for what class it's for, as well as who it was from. You can put in a short description, just describing what this survey is all about. And then we're going to keep this really simple. We're only going to create 3 questions. So for the first question, we're going to do it as a rating. And in this rating, I would ask, please rate my performance. And from here, you can change it to a star, you can change it to a number, you can change it to a heart, you can play around with that. I'm going to keep it as a number. And I'm also going to make this question a requirement because I want all of the feedback to answer this question. The next I'm going to do is a text question. And here I'm going to say, what did you like about my performance? I also like to keep this as a long answer. That way people aren't restricted with how much feedback they can give you. And again, I'd like to keep it as a requirement. You don't have to use this exact wording. You can change the wording to have it be more relevant to the survey that you're posting. I'm going to do another text entry because now I want to know where I can make improvements. And so I'm going to type in, what improvements would you suggest? Again, I'm going to change this to a long answer, and I'm also going to state that this is a requirement. So those are the simple 3 questions that I'm going to ask. Now what I want to do is I want to collect the responses. So I'm going to come up here to collect responses. And from here, I don't want to record the name. I want this to be an anonymous survey. And so I'm going to uncheck record name. I am going to check 1 response per person. That way you don't have multiple people, multiple same people, responding twice to your survey. So this will block from a person responding twice from your survey. There's a couple different ways I can distribute this. I can send it as an Outlook email, and I can type in the names of the people that I would like this to be sent to. And what'll happen is this will send as an email. So this way you can enter in your classmates' names, find their email address, and submit it directly through here. You also have the option to copy the link. So if you prefer to copy the link and send it in WhatsApp or another format, you can do that. Another really cool feature is the fact that you can get a QR code. And so with this QR code, you can download it and you can paste it into your PowerPoint presentation. And then that way, if you're doing a presentation at the end, you want student feedback, you can have this on your last slide and ask for feedback from the audience. So you can download it or copy the link. So I'm going to go ahead, send the survey. Another way for me to obtain a QR code is if I go into present mode on the top left-hand side, so if I click on present, then here I'm also able to see the QR code. And if I click on the QR code, it makes it larger. From here, if I wanted to, I could simply copy it using my clip art or snipping tool, sorry. Click on new, and then I could copy that QR code into my PowerPoint presentation as well. So two different ways that you can obtain the QR code. I always like to take, if I am going to be doing this, the QR code, I also like to take the link just in case the QR code is not working. And we all know when you're in a presentation, the QR code will probably not work. And so it's always good to have a backup by copying the link. Once you've received the responses back, you'll go to the top left, and here you'll see your responses tab. And once you have responses, you'll see a list of all the different responses here. Let me take you to a form that I have already completed in the past that has responses. So I'll go to this one. And so I can click on responses. And here I get a nice graph of the different responses that I've had, and I can read through the responses. For my classes, I always ask that you download the responses in an Excel document so you can download a copy and then upload it for your submission. And so that's how you can create a quick and easy form. And you can review the form going back here. You can copy the form, but it's quite easy. Thanks for joining. And if you have any questions, let me know.